Dr. Henry Kissinger, a practitioner of unsentimental realpolitik, died in his home in Connecticut on November 29 at the age of 100. For admirers, he was a great statesman of the 20th century, but also considered devious, sly, and manipulative. But for detractors, he was considered no less than a war criminal. Born in 1938 in Germany, his family fled the native country's discrimination and anti-Semitism to settle in New York City. He rose to become the National Security Advisor, Secretary of State, and thereafter eminence grise to a series of American presidents. Dr. Kissinger was appointed by President Richard Nixon to be his National Security Advisor in 1968, a post he held until 1975. He was also the 56th Secretary of State of the US from 1973 to 1977. Role in India-Pakistan War. In 1971, Dr. Kissinger and President Nixon sent the nuclear-powered aircraft carrier USS Enterprise to the Bay of Bengal. While it was to help evacuate Western nationals from the war zone, but in reality a show of force to dissuade India from moving against Pakistan. While deaths in the conflict are estimated to be upwards of 1.5 million, up to 10 million refugees fled to Kolkata. Why would we give a damn about Bangladesh? He once asked Nixon. This statement is still not forgotten in Bangladesh. Pakistan's military dictator Yahya Khan orchestrated Kissinger's historic 1971 trip to China. This laid the ground for President Nixon's visit to China in 1972. The bombing of Laos and Cambodia was another of Kissinger's most infamous chapters. He won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1972 for his role in Vietnam War, considered a controversial choice. But his influence over White House policy-making process continued till his last days.
In 1973, along with your North Vietnamese counterpart Lee Duc-Tho, won the Nobel Peace Prize. There are many who allege that you are a war criminal due to the systematic carpet bombing of Laos and Cambodia. Why was that bombing necessary to our strategy in winning the war?
Well, by now I'm in my 90s, so I've heard this.
Sure.
I think the word war criminal should not be thrown around in the domestic debate. It's a reflection on the people who use it.